Well, as ISOs and acquirers and other merchant service providers know, one of the biggest challenges for their small and mid-sized business clients is managing cash flow. Traditionally, merchants have turned to merchant cash advance or other short-term loans. And in many cases, small businesses, the owners of the companies are using their personal credit cards to help fund the business. And while using a personal credit card is a great short-term solution for some small businesses, a business credit card is a much better solution. The challenge is that many of these small businesses don't qualify to the rigid standards that a typical issuing bank has for small businesses. So when we thought about this, we designed a specific program called PAVIS that enables ISOs, acquirers, merchant service providers to become essentially issuers and to provide small businesses with a credit card that helps them fund their business. But we had to take a very different approach to this than a typical issuing bank would. What we do is we leverage the process of their daily merchant receivables as part of the underwriting process. And with the PAVIS program, a portion of the merchant's credit card deposits that come in every day, we put a portion of those onto their small business credit card. That, in addition to the revolving line of credit that comes with the card, gives that merchant a lot more buying power. And because of that, we're able to share additional revenue that card generates on the issuing side. We're able to share that with the ISO, who then in turn shares that with their merchant in the form of additional savings on merchant services. So we're now equipping ISOs to not only sell their traditional merchant servicing components, but also become issuers. And because we're helping merchants with a merchant credit card, it's helping merchants' personal credit as well, because we're moving the spend from a personal card to a business card. The business owners can actually increase their FICO scores because they're not going to be spending against their own personal FICO anymore. So this is a very big benefit. And it gives merchant service providers, who are our main channel, it gives them the ability to sell something new, unique, and help them reach new markets, but also retain existing clients. Certainly one of the differentiators of our product is that we're really helping merchants with their cash flow and not wanting them to revolve a lot or go into high interest a lot. We rather just have them use this as a short term, but pay it off right away and help them increase their overall flow of funds. So it's really just a different way of looking at it. And as merchant service providers are looking at this, they're realizing they can actually make more revenue on the revenue share that we're giving them from the interchange on the card issuing side than they are getting from the revenue where they mark up interchange on the acquiring side. So it's a really completely different conversation when a merchant level salesperson is coming in to have a discussion with their merchant. They're really, not just giving your statements. How can I help you spend more wisely and save? Well, at Aliaswire and the people here that we have, our sales and marketing people, fortunately, we've all been in this payments industry for a period of time. So we're able to quickly get the message out to the community of merchant services providers. We attend all the regional shows. We attend the big national shows as well. We do a lot of advertising in print, but also digital. Just about every form of communication we're leveraging right now. And we're certainly finding the digital part of that to be very effective. And considering a lot of people are working from home right now, it's a very efficient way for us to get the message out and engage our channel. Well, it's a great story. So our founder, Haas, who passed away a year and a half ago, came up with this vision of merging the interchange to come up with a better product. So Haas was very brilliant. and figured out that, okay, if I'm a merchant, I'm getting charged interchange on one side, but I'm a merchant and I buy stuff, I'm receiving interchange benefit on the other. Why can't that just be one solution that we sell to merchants? And it's a great idea because, merchants know how to buy stuff with a credit card, and merchants know how to accept things from their customers who have credit cards, but just merge the interchange together to come up with a reduced overall price point for the merchant. So that was the genesis of the idea, and that is now merged into what we call Pavis today. Well, every deal is a big deal. Our first set of ISOs were really just from our folks and being in the industry and calling in some favors with some of our ISOs that we knew and really understood the product very well and knew how to get to some merchants. So in the early days, it wasn't hard to get a couple of ISOs and a couple of merchants going. And we still have those ISOs and merchants on our platform from over 2.5 years now. So now we're continuing to add bigger ISOs. We're bringing on bigger merchants, and we're just growing this thing very, very quickly. We're signing an ISO a week right now, and our relationship managers and our support folks are very busy servicing that market. Well, so last year was our first full year of having a sales and relationship management team in the field servicing this, and we've hit some significant card issuing and card volume milestones. It seems like every month we're hitting a new milestone. And for 2019, we signed over 50 ISOs, and we were very excited about that. And we're just continuing that momentum right now into 2020. Well, we're scaling the business now, right? So that's always can be a challenge. So as we sign that many ISOs up last year and look to sign up that many again this year, we got to really pick the right partners that can get us to the next level. We can't scale this thing by continuing to add salespeople and support people. So now we're really thinking about when we're bringing on partners, are these the right ones that we need to get us to where we want to go? So, the right partners and the right model, that's what we're focused on right now. Well, a lot's happened just in the last few weeks, and I'm very impressed with just how ETA, the Electronic Transaction Association, governs our industry or helps support our industry. Amy and Jody, that team has really come together to really work with the ISOs, acquirers, the large ones, the small ones, to help put in place, ideas, suggestions for help keeping this business going. We have a lot of our colleagues in this industry that focus on retail and restaurant, and we know that they're hurting, and they're coming up with all different types of ways and best practices to keep the market going, keep their clients going. And I'm very impressed with how ETA has handled that, and I think that's something we should all be thankful for. Well, as I look ahead and I see what's happening even with our own Pavis product, one of the biggest trends that we're seeing is the larger partners that we're working on all want their own custom branded card and white labeled solution. And if you remember back in the days when everybody wanted their own custom point of sale terminal, if you remember those days, everybody wanted their own color and their own overlay or whatever. That was really a fleeting thing. Now, with us helping ISOs to become issuers, having that branded card in the pocket and the wallet, electronic and physical wallet of their merchant, that's a very valuable piece of real estate to have. And every time that merchant pulls out the card, it's going to reinforce the brand of that ISO. and in a good way, because that ISO is helping them sell, helping them reduce expenses, and helping them with their cash flow. And that's going to be a constant reminder. So we've never seen in our industry on a mass scale how to get white labeled credit card issuing across the channel. That's an innovation all by itself. And we're going to be excited to see as we go this year, multiple types of Pavis card programs that are co-branded or custom branded across the whole spectrum of merchants. So we're very excited about that, and that's going to be a major trend that we see.